T-minus 20 seconds. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0.
Jones messed with the wrong melon farmers. Thug life.
And here we go.
I prayed that he would burn in hell, but in my heart, I never held him.
This is as far as you go. No more.
Hello, Sydney. Are you God damn you.
Wish I had you all alone, just the two of us.
I don't want to scare anyone. I'm going to give it to you straight about Jason. His body was never recovered from the lake after he drowned.
You let him drown. You should have been watching him.
Maybe listen to the old timers in town. They'll tell you he's still out there, stalking. Some folks claim they've even seen him. In this area.
Jason? He came back.
See, Jason was my son, and today is his birthday.
He was actually there. He watched his mom being beheaded.
You need to be punished for what you did to him.
Jason should have been watched every minute.
Kill her, Mommy. Kill her. Don't let her get away, Mommy.
He wasn't a very good swimmer.
Ooh, baby. 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 What's up, everyone? Welcome back to Movies and Beyond. Once again, I am Michael, and today it's Friday the 13th for show number 2 for the day. When is the last time I did 2 shows in one day? God, I couldn't even tell you. With me tonight to celebrate this Friday the 13th and do this watch party of Jason X is Eric from the Bearded Entertainment, and he is on location at Camp Crystal Lake tonight. What is up, my man? How you doing?
I am not. I better not be. I locked my car door just in case.
Camp Crystal Lake on Friday the 13th is Eric from the Bearded Entertainment. Let's go.
I'll only be alive for a few minutes, so I'll be dead here soon. But I've learned it. What's going on? It's Friday the 13th, dude. We got 2 in 1 year. I think there's another one at the end of the year, isn't there?
Yes.
Like
We have
September?
3 this year. November, we have 3. 3 Friday the 13th this year.
It's a good year. That's a good year, man. That's a good year. We get 3 of them. Yeah, dude. I'm pumped. I mean, there's always this is why I personally believe, and you might not agree with this, that Jason is better than Michael. Because you could hear a group of people having a conversation about Halloween, right? You have no fucking clue if they're talking about Michael Myers or if they're talking about the holiday. You hear somebody talking about Friday the 13th, you know what the fuck they're talking about.
100%.
Like, Michael took over a holiday, Jason created a holiday. Like, that's why I got to give it to Jason every time, man.
Preach, 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 preach. Man, dude, I am fucking pumped up tonight, dude. I am pumped up. When I left earlier today, like I scrambled to get that thumbnail together, and I'm just watching time because I knew I had to be to work. I decided to go to Dunkin' Donuts and get an extra large coffee. Did you know that they make extra large coffees there and not just large coffees? Extra. This shit was like this big, dude. It was amazing. And I drank all of it. And here I am, fucking pumped.
I was about to say, man, I stopped a few minutes before so I could grab myself a cold brew.
There it is, my man. There it is, dude. So much to talk about. About 2 hours after my show earlier today, my happy Friday the 13th to everyone's show, Crystal Lake revealed its first images from the TV series. So they gave us a gift on Friday the 13th. They said, you know what?
It makes so much sense, right? The only thing that would have made more sense is if they dropped the first episode November, Friday the 13th. Like, tell me that wouldn't be poetic. There, obviously, we did also learn the release date, I think, yesterday, but it just seems like it would have been perfect timing to release it in November, like on Friday the 13th.
Yeah, that would have been great. I wonder why they didn't. Because the time frame is there. You know what I mean? So for those of you who don't know, that December, they'll be releasing, the first episode of Crystal Lake. It's the 26th. Is it the 26th?
It's the day after Christmas.
Yeah.
We're getting a late Christmas gift from the people over at Peacock.
Right. And it's just like, man, you couldn't, like, have Merry Christmas to me, right? For getting that.
Obviously.
But it's like, I feel like somewhat of a missed opportunity. You know what I mean? It's a little missed opportunity.
A little bit.
Minute, and, when I think about little missed opportunities, man, it always reminds me. One day we were talking about Wes Craven's New Nightmare, right? And I know this doesn't relate to Friday the 13th, but when I think of missed opportunities, I think of that movie because how cool would it have been for Freddy to kill Robert Englund in that, or to have a face-to-face, like I just always felt like that was a missed opportunity. And we had talked about it, but I do wish they would have did something for that, but at the same time, I'm grateful. We've been talking about this show for about 2 years now. It's gone through a couple different showrunners. You know what I mean? Like it did.
I'm very happy with the one it landed on, though.
You are not lying.
Like after watching Welcome to Derry, my excitement for this show, Brad Caleb Kane, man, not only can he sing Aladdin,
right.
He can make a horror show like you wouldn't believe.
It's just like, I don't know if I was the only one, but Welcome to Derry, absolutely loved it, right?
Oh, yeah, I do. Favorite show of the year.
At the same time, I was just like, while it was going on, it's like fingers crossed because I knew this dude was doing Friday the 13th, right? Or Crystal Lake, I'm sorry. So it's just like, oh, I'm going to watch Welcome to Derry to see how this goes. You know what I mean? And it's, man, I'm happier, dude. I feel like it's in great hands. The confidence in this show jumped up a bunch with Welcome to Derry. When that ended, it was just like, well, okay, then, here we go. Let's do this. And dude, I couldn't be happier with that. I couldn't be happier for sure.
Yeah, it really was. I don't know. Like, I think they are two distinctly different types of horror,
Oh,
but
100%.
I feel like all the elements are there, and like he demonstrated like tension and stuff, like building
Yeah.
tension, like going down into the sewers, and you're not certain, like, is this kid for real? And you know the episode I'm talking about when the kid
Oh,
comes
100%.
back, and you're like, where's he been? Like, just that suspicion and the tension build up there. So like the jump scare scenes and stuff like that were great. How they built the character development, my God, the character development in that show was like next level.
100%.
And I can't, dude, I can't wait to see what he does with Camp Crystal Lake.
Yeah, and I mean, you think about the characters that we already know are going to be there. Like Crazy Ralph is going to be a character.
Mhm.
You're going to have Linda Cardellini as Pam. What do they do with her, right? How does that unfold? Like, we know she's probably going to start off somewhat normal, but are we going to get like a Norman Bates turn at some point? It makes me think of great shows that were horror movies. You think of Bates Motel, right? And now Welcome to Derry's in that realm of stuff that is translated very well to actual shows. And I can't be happier, man. I can't be happier. But talking about Brad Caleb Kane and talking about Crystal Lake coming out, let's go ahead and check out these images, man. Let's look at these with everybody. I pulled them up on Bloody Disgusting because that's where they came. You sent them to me first, but I wanted to look to see if they had anything with them, and of course they did. And they started off with the quote, dude, and I absolutely love this. The first thing the article says is, you see, Jason was my son, and today is his birthday. And it's just like, wow, man, like, you guys came through. You got me hooked. I'm already hooked as it is, but it's just like, wow. I can't think of a better way to celebrate this Friday the 13th than with the first official look at Peacock's upcoming Friday the 13th prequel series, Crystal Lake. Produced by A24 and created by showrunner Brad Caleb Kane, it Welcome to Derry. The Crystal Lake series is slated to premiere later this year on Peacock. Linda Cardellini stars in the Crystal Lake as Pamela Voorhees, a mother who gave up a singing career to raise her special needs child, only to take a dark turn when she loses her son, Jason. So we know, right? And we knew this before, that she was going to be a musician, right? And she was going to give up her career to take care of Jason. So they haven't told us anything new, but they are kind of confirming, a time frame here. We talked about this a little bit earlier, Eric. What is this going to be in the late 40s? It's going to be in the earlier 50s. Well, they're talking about the dark turn that she takes. So we know that we're going to see the 57 drowning of Jason Voorhees. We're going to see that in this.
Suspected drowning. Suspected. I'm just saying, he came back.
He did, man. He did. And I've always been one that believed that he never died, because I feel like zombies don't grow, right? So if he was a kid, zombies, they don't grow, right? So I feel like he's always lived. But, it's always been that, there's always been that debate, we'll say, so to say, right? So I'm with you, though. I am definitely with you.
I think he dies and comes back in, what is it, 7?
No,
I think
he dies in 4 and he comes back in 6. Jason lives. So when he dies in 4.
Yeah, you're right. Jason lives is first. I'm thinking of, like, when I think of like pure zombie Jason, I believe I'm thinking of 7.
6.
6?
Yeah.
You got a weather alert going on over there?
No, it's a one of those other alerts. When somebody's missing. Amber alert.
Amber alert. Gotcha.
So yeah, dude, like, he comes back as zombie Jason. It's 100%, man. Like, I think that's the first time that he, does die. I do, but I don't know. Let's see. William Catlett. Hopefully I'm saying that right, from Abigail. Cameron Scroggins, David Kessler, Gwendolyn Sunstrom, Callum Vinson. as young Callium Vincent from Chucky is young Jason Voorhees. So that's what we got, man. But let's go ahead, enough rambling from me. Let's go ahead and take a look at some of these images. So, we've got the image of the knife, right? So that was a better one up here. So we can show that one here. And it's, what I looked for with this, and I know that it's kind of nerdy of me, was the jacked up thumbnail. Like if you remember from part 2 where Jason's got the knife and he's walking forward, but he's got the jacked up thumbnail, where I was like, man, I'd probably rather get stabbed than whatever happened to his thumb happened to mine. But of course, here's
the question: is that Jason stabbing someone, or is that Pamela?
It's Pamela, 100%. But just the way that she's holding the knife, in the way that it looked, it just made me. I immediately went to the thumbnail. But yeah, let's see. What do we got next? It looks like we've got the lake, man. This looks like the lake at night. It's got the the curve in the dock, very familiar of the first Friday the 13th. Not exact, but very familiar. It looks really cool. And then we got the 2 sets of legs there, Eric, laying on the ground there.
They're probably just having a nap.
It's Friday the 13th. There's not going to be anything that's not appropriate whatsoever. I am sure that you are right. They are probably taking a nap in their jorts. But that's what they gave us, man. So they gave us 3 images. And those are the 3. They didn't give us anything crazy for Friday the 13th, but they did give us something. And I think that's freaking amazing. I think it's amazing that they did that for us. So we're only
it feels like a good celebration, and honestly, also it's a good way to keep interest, because, like you said, we have been waiting for this for years, and there comes a point where people lose interest.
Yeah.
And your diehard crowd isn't going to, like, you and me are not losing interest in this show, but like the casual viewer.
Yeah,
they're probably like without stuff like. There's a ton of people who probably saw this and was like, "Oh yeah, they were supposed to make a show about that, weren't they?"
Right.
That's what they're saying. Whereas you and I obviously are like, "Holy shit, did you see what we got?"
I know.
Like we're counting the days till this shit comes out. So I think it was smart of them to do it.
Yeah.
Because it is Friday the 13th, so it's a good time to do it. It's keeping interest alive because, I mean, if you think about it, it's only March, so we still got what, 8 months till the show comes out.
Oh wow. Yeah. 9 months, right? Either way. It's December and it's the day after Christmas. But dude, we've been talking for a minute. Let's say hi to the people that we have in the chat that are talking. Let's get started because we are, watching Jason X tonight. And of course, you guys know I cannot put it up on the screen as much as I'd love to. I don't know. I might get a glimpse every now and then, like, look at this part or look at this part. Maybe. We'll see how my player translates to StreamYard. I don't think that I've ever played with that before. But yeah, let's see. Who we have in the chat. Jerry's in the chat saying, hello, yes, let's go. What's up, Jerry? I hope you're doing well. Good to see you, brother. Happy Friday the 13th for the second time today. He's also saying, smash that like button, sit back and relax. DJ Plays Favorites is in the chat as well, saying hello. What's up, DJ? I hope you're doing well. Good to see you. Good to see you. Happy Friday the 13th. I see Michelle's in the chat saying, hey to everybody. What's up, Michelle? Happy Friday the 13th.
Is that a new name for her?
No, it was one of the ones that got changed. You know how they changed everybody's names?
Yeah. Okay, because I was like, I recognize the photo, but I saw that name and I was like, that looks different. Is it? I thought it was just my phone that was doing it, but I see it's the same for you.
Yeah, it's a bunch of people. Like Melissa's, I think, is it's different too. Like it's not the wild card.
Wild card.
I know. Jerry saying for only $1, yes, $1, you can join Movies and Beyond on Patreon to watch the exciting battles of horror icons. Hell yes. If you'd like to do that, only $1. $1 buys you a pass a month for Movies and Beyond over on Patreon. $12 a year. You get all the extra bonus content over there. Jacob Ware is in the chat as well, saying the best looking Jason of all time to me is part 7. Part 7 for sure.
For me, and I get some shit for this, but for me, it's remake Jason, man.
That's
I
a
don't
good
know,
one.
that mask. It's my favorite mask of any movie, dude. It's just perfectly shaped to me. The weathering is great. Oh, love it. Absolutely love it.
Yeah, it's a nice mask for sure. Gina's in the chat as well, saying hello everyone. What's up, Gina? Hope you're doing well. Happy Friday the 13th. Good to see you.
What is going on?
What is going on? Let's see. Jeff D'Angelo is in the chat saying, what's up, everybody? What's up, Jeff?
Going on, man?
Happy Friday the 13th, my man. Good to see you. Good to see you. Dude, it has been forever since I've been on a Friday night. This is absolutely crazy town.
I was just thinking, I was like, you're very much I mean, depending on what second day they gave you off, you're like consistent on Sundays, but for there a while there it was Tuesdays and Sundays. You were like clockwork.
Then it was Mondays and it was Wednesdays. It's been all over the freaking place, for sure. Michelle saying a membership gift didn't show up. Okay, that's not cool. I don't know. It's not showing up on here either. Oracle's in the chat as well, saying I cannot wait for the show, guys. I'm actually watching the original film from 1980 right now. Well, hopefully you're changing that to Jason X, Oracle, because we're about to watch some Jason X for sure. But good to see you, my man. Happy Friday the 13th, sir. Let's see. Did I miss anybody? Nope. I think that I got freaking everybody. Eric, you just gifted 5 Movies and Beyond membership. Dude, you are the man. Thank you.
I did what?
Much. You gifted 5 Movies and Beyond memberships. That is what I am freaking talking about. Thank you so much, my man. Thank you. Thank you.
You're always welcome, brother.
I appreciate you. I see that the shape has entered the chat. Ladies and gentlemen, introducing Jason in the nanobots. Rock on. That's what I'm talking about. What's up, James? I hope you're doing well. Good to see you. Good to see you. Dude, you're the fucking man, dude. Thank you so much for that. Are we ready to get into Jason X? Are we ready?
I got a quick question before we do.
Oh, of course.
It's about Jason X specifically. So obviously when this movie was made, like the script, there's some cringy dialogue in there, some campiness, right?
Yep.
The technology obviously wasn't really up to snuff back then.
Yeah.
But I actually love the concept to this movie. Do you think if they used the same concept with today's technology that this could be one of the better sequels to Friday 13th?
No, not at all. Absolutely
really?
not. It's space. Once you go to space, you've got to let it all go, man. Like I don't see how. Like in a time where I want the lake back. Like I get it. Around this time, we've seen the lake so many damn times. Let's start taking him to New York. Let's take him to hell. Let's take him to space. I'm ready to be back home, man. Let's go back to the lake. I'm kind of.
I mean, like I said, obviously we're going back to the lake. I'm just saying, I think I love the concept of this, and I'm gonna get shit for saying this. Just like I love the concept of Halloween Resurrection, the first person view. I didn't say that I love the movie. I love the concept, right?
Yeah.
And we always remake like great movies, you know? I feel like we should remake bad movies that had good concepts and make them better, improve upon them. Like I think Resurrection, I wouldn't hate a remake of Resurrection using that concept, because now like the first person view and the streamers walking through, that's commonplace.
Yeah.
I think it could be good. But back to Jason X, I think with today's technology, like using the concept of this movie, we could have one of the better sequels to a Friday. Yeah, it's in space, but like Jason's brutal. You still got Kane Hodder. Like, just saying.
Yeah, man, that's I don't know. I've never even thought of it. Like it's never crossed my mind. Yeah, now you got Resurrection in my head, and I'm starting to think like, what if they film Resurrection like they did Paranormal Activity? That might be kind of crazy. Using the cameras, the security cameras to see like Michael walking through the house and shit. I don't know. Like you got my brain all over the place right now.
Well, they kind of did that. If you remember at the end when the dude was watching the footage, he was telling her where to go. So like, I'm just saying that's for Resurrection. Like I said, I just wanted to it's a similar thing. I like the concept. The execution was off.
Right.
And I love Jason X. Like, I don't care what anyone says. Like, yeah, he's in space. I love it. It's like campy as shit. Yeah. It's fun. One of the best kills of all time.
Oh yeah.
In
top
this
three
movie.
for me. Yeah, definitely top
and
3.
And then you also got oh god, I can't remember the leader of the military group. I can't remember his name.
Yeah.
Sarge. But dude said it's gonna take more than a poke in the ribs to bring down
this old dog. That ought to do it. Like great line, dude. Great line.
Love him. So I'm just saying I love this movie, dude. I'm so ready. I haven't watched it in a minute either. So
yeah. It has definitely been a minute for me as well. And I do want to say this. Paula's shown up saying hi to everybody. What's up, Paula? I hope that you're doing well, my friend. Happy Friday the 13th. And Jacob Ware says part 9 was the final nail in the coffin, but part 10 was a breath of fresh air. Dude, part 10 is not afraid to be itself, and it's a very self-aware movie. It knows what it's doing. It does. 100%.
But also, like, I think part 9 really gave nowhere else to go other than what it was hinting at, which they couldn't do yet because New Line wasn't up for it.
Right.
So space was kind of the final frontier they had.
I'm seeing. I see what you did there. Fucking the final frontier. There we are. James, where's James? James, I know he'll appreciate this 100%. God, I'm a nerd. All right. Are we ready to get this show on the road, my man? Are we ready to start Jason X?
Bro, let's do it. I got my tablet here with it ready to go.
All right, let me get this. What did I do? All right, hang on one quick second. All right. If you are watching along with Jason X, have your stuff ready now. Eric, I am on 000. We'll call out timestamps every now and then for people that want to watch along at home. I'm at 000. You are at 000 as well, I'm sure.
I'm at 4 zeros. Yes.
Okay. So the New Line Cinema basically is what you have on the screen there. Because
mine's just a black. Yeah, mine's just a black screen right now. But
okay. All right. Let's go ahead and get this show on the road. I'm hitting play, Eric, in 3, 2, 1, go. Now I've got the new line or the
Are you hearing the music and the box forming?
Yes.
Yep.
Yes,
gotcha. Yep. All right. Cool.
Seeing this for the first time, I was like, oh, are they in hell? Like I was like, is this?
It kind of looks like it, doesn't it?
Yeah. That's what I thought watching this, for the first time. I was like, oh my God, like they're in hell. This is going to start.
Well, I mean, with the way the last one ended, I'm not going to lie. Outside of the stream you did where you went over all the trailers,
yeah,
I never saw a trailer for Jason X. So I couldn't tell you what I thought it was going to be about. But obviously watching, Jason Goes to Hell and seeing how it ended, my thoughts was, okay, we're doing the next one. Freddy's got to be in it.
Yeah.
But outside, once that, that seems like the logical conclusion for the opening of this movie.
Right.
Is you're going to hell.
One thing I didn't like about this, though, was I didn't like, Jason before he's Uber, that his hair. You know what I mean? Like he had like Kane Hodder hair.
it seems like it was like charred off,
Yeah.
almost kind of like burnt. Yeah. And I remember back in the day after watching this, what I thought would have been a good idea, and I still kind of like the concept is they have him in like they have him in custody and they've been doing tests on him because that's how they know about his regenerative abilities and stuff like that.
Right.
I always thought, what if like one of the times they were like he was like under sedation, they like took a sperm sample and then impregnated somebody, like they paid some woman like a trial testing, and then she gave birth to the son of Jason.
God, I'd hate to have to be the person to get that sample.
Yeah,
That would be
yeah, for sure. Well, I mean, I don't think you'd go in the way you're thinking.
Well, it's like it makes me think of Halloween 6, right? It's just like, who had that job? Did he do it himself? Did somebody else do it for him? Did he keep his mask on? You know what I mean? Like, there's a lot of questions that come on with that.
There's too many questions that I don't really want answers to.
That's fair.
Yeah.
But why present themselves to us?
You know, it really is like a why would you do this?
Yeah. Dude, now those are some locks. They got a needle in his head. That sucks.
I think like, and that's the thing, the needle in his head, I'm pretty sure it like delivers some sort of sedative.
I would hope so. That jacket's bad. Like if you were to have that jacket, that's badass. So if you were doing like some sort of like Hannibal Lecter style Jason Voorhees cosplay where you're locked up like that, that's cool shit.
I like the pre-Uber mask. Like it's very different from every other mask.
It is.
But like I love how like battle damaged it is.
Yeah.
Like you can tell this dude's gone through like armies with that thing on.
I like that look right there when he's got that side eye.
Dude,
side eye look at this dude like, I will destroy you.
Yeah, he's like, yeah, just make your way over here so I can take you out.
Could you imagine pulling that shit detail? Yeah, we need you to watch Jason Voorhees and you're going to be locked in a room with him.
Well, why would you get so fucking close? Like it doesn't make any sense. Like if the biggest problem you have on a night shift watching Jason Voorhees is that he stares at you, you've made it out good.
Oh yeah. What's up, Russell? Good to see you, brother. Good to see you, my man. You know, that's not that far-fetched that the government would be trying to get a hold of that technology.
Oh, not at all. Dude, I honestly, that's probably one of the most like realistic parts. I mean, think about Welcome to Derry. That's what the government was trying to do. They were trying to fucking make Pennywise into a weapon.
Right. Even that first Jurassic Park with Chris Pratt, they were trying to make the Velociraptors weapons.
Yep.
Oh shit, son. You done fucked up now.
All I was missing in that scene is like a classic Scorpion. Get over here. When he does that, when he jerks on that chain.
Yeah.
Dude, Kane Hodder has the breathing down like no other Jason.
Yeah, I mean, he invented the breathing. He is the man for that.
And it's something like, I don't know how the hell you make breathing look scary, but he fucking did it.
He just makes it look intense, dude. Like
Right?
Jason is fucking intense. This is crazy. Look, like there's only one way in and out, but yet Jason magically behind you. Gotcha, bitch. You know what I mean? Like that's
What the five fingers say to the face?
right.
Slap, bitch.
You remember that fan film we were watching where Jason just turns around and backhands that girl? We laughed so damn hard. The only thing that was missing was the baby powder. Like that. Oh, it's so good.
Oh,
I need to find that
man.
on a highlight reel, man. That is
We
Freddy with the
do.
beard. Oh, so good.
And grandma.
Yeah.
Oh my god, dude.
Jacob said, bro, imagine Uber Jason versus Uber Michael. Not that crazy, bro.
Which Uber Michael?
Yes, you would have to create it.
Okay.
But I was just never a fan of like the hair here, man. Like how he's walking with the mask on and he's got the hair. I don't know.
It's weird. And I think it's because I guess you get some wisps in some of the other ones, but like I love her plan here.
Yeah, great plan. Great execution. Just a horrible
I mean, also gotta be like the weakest metal ceiling door ever.
possibly, yes.
Also, I'm just saying, if he found out that he could stab right through the door, he's not going to stop at one stab. He's getting out. You know?
I like to tell myself he froze in the process. You know what I mean?
Yeah, because he was about to swing before he froze.
Yeah, he was. See, we make sense out of it. That's
yeah.
Russell was saying that was hilarious. Yeah, the back slap was freaking crazy. And he's also saying wasn't expecting grandma to get blown away either. Yeah, that might have been one of the top 3 shocking moments on Movies and Beyond. To be honest,
I would say top 3. You named them there.
Yeah.
Grandma, the backhand, and then the fucking Freddy with. I still can't get over Freddy with a fucking beard, man.
It's like they were just decorating him like a holiday, like an ornament. Like he was
like trapped under a table or something. Like, ugh.
So good. What's the android's name in this again?
KM.
Is it? Okay.
Yeah, like the letters KM, I think. Technically, the guy was correct. a pretty
Mhm.
badass look.
Yeah. That's cool.
Hey, we made it 2 years past that. Not only did we make it 2 years past that, we just beat the world in it in the Olympics.
Oh yeah.
That fucking guy. He just sticks the whole
Puts his
thing in his
hands in his
pocket.
pocket. Well done.
It's always fun for me watching movies that are futuristic from the past to
Yeah.
see like what they think the future is going to look like. I do like Lou. Lou's fun.
Paula, you are in for a treat, my friend. You are in for a treat. Might not be the best treat, but it's a treat.
Did you imagine how good that must have been?
Yeah.
It's a guy who enjoys his job. You got to love it.
Yeah.
Bronski, that's what it is.
Jesus.
Did you see what that sign said?
What did it say?
It said if you lived here, you'd already be home.
Oh yeah.
You ever see? I don't know about when you were in the military if you ever lived on base housing, but I lived on base in Fort Meade in Maryland, and they had a sign that sign every exit by base housing said if you lived here, you'd already be home. Yeah, can you imagine what today's CGI would look like making this stuff? Like, dude, I think we could have a fucking legit like space movie.
Jason X again.
Jason X.5.
Yeah, again. Is it though?
It's really not.
Russell says, who's going to outer space next?
Well, we already had Pinhead, Leprechaun, and Jason.
Yep. If you had to put money on it, who would be the next one? Would it be Ghostface? Would it be Michael?
You know who I think it would be?
Who?
Freddy.
Or Art the Clown.
Freddy would be the easiest because he can be brought out of anyone's dream. So you don't even have to concoct a story about Freddy getting to space somehow. Somebody like a fucking astronaut is having nightmares and fucking like
they
wakes
were from
up.
Elm Street. It's fucking crazy.
Dude, honestly, I'd watch the shit out of that. Can you imagine Freddy fucking International Space Station just slicing and dicing people? I like it.
Welcome to space, bitch. You know, like it's just fucking crazy. Oh my god.
Dude, I would watch it.
There's a lot of stuff I would watch. It might not be great. Jacob said, I think Kane and Robert should do one more movie as Jason and Freddy. I know it will probably never happen. Well, no. There's lots of little things out there saying Freddy would, or Robert would play Freddy one more time, but it's... James said Michael Myers would look cool in space. He already has his own jumpsuit. That is fair. I need me some of those upgrades. I think my body's aging out.
Some of those nanobots to
get in there and just fix some shit.
Mm-hmm.
Dick.
The fuck is that? Like, that's the kind of shit I'm talking about in terms of the script. What? Fucking what? Okay. They kind of did the nanobot thing. I mean, not kind of. They full on did the nanobot thing in one of the later Avengers movies, but then they also did it in the new Superman movie.
I'll be 100% honest with you. I never even finished it. I never finished the new Superman movie, unfortunately.
Really?
I did not. I did not.
It's growing on me a little more. It's still I think Henry Cavill's a better Superman.
Yeah.
But I think the new Superman is a better movie.
I got you. The creative goddess Luna says, hi, everyone. I just got a notification. I got gifted a membership gift and wanted to say thank you.
What's up, Luna?
It's for you. Well,
Luna's good people.
Hell yeah. Welcome to Movies and Beyond. We're watching Jason X.
We are currently watching Jason X in all its glory, celebrating Friday the 13th.
Peter,
Peter
and
and-
gifts $5 saying, "What's up, men? Time for Friday the 13th 7 followed by Roseblood." Dude, that sounds like a fucking good time.
That's what, dude. You didn't even put Roseblood on the options in the poll.
I only had 4 spots.
It's
They won't
true.
let me do any more than 4. It's so dumb.
Do you know what you should have done this morning when you did your celebration stream? You should have had a poll, or you should have did a bracket.
Yeah, bracket tournament for which movie are we gonna watch? Yeah, that'd be fucking awesome. That would be fucking awesome. Peter, I hope you're doing well, my man. Again, happy Friday the 13th, my brother. And I would be totally down for a back-to-back viewing of Part 7 and Roseblood.
$24.55. You know, I love how it's never mentioned again. Like she's just all of a sudden like, all right, cool, moving on.
Here's the messed up thing, and I'm gonna be 100% honest with all of you, Eric, you, and all of you that are in the chat. If somebody said, "Michael, you just woke up, it's 24:55," I'd be like, "So I don't have to go to work today." You know, like I would be fucking pretty stoked because there's no way I can get in trouble for fucking anything, right? all is forgiven at this point. I need.
Do you know what my first thought would be?
Oh, I bet my channel's fucked. You know?
No,
like,
my first thought would be 24.55. I was like, all right, what was my APR on that savings account I had?
Right.
Now you'd probably be a billionaire.
And it's like, how many Friday movies did I miss? How many Scream movies did I miss? How many Halloweens?
Dude.
You could make a YouTube channel, a new one, and be like, "Hi, I've been asleep since 2026, and I'm about to catch up on horror for the last 400 years."
Dude,
Watch
it'd
all
be
these movies
fucking
with me.
awesome. Having 450 years of horror movies to catch up on.
Yeah. And then I'd probably be old enough to get some of those nano fuckers too to fix some shit, you know, that I got going on. Yeah. Luna's saying happy Friday the 13th. Happy Friday the 13th to you as well. Hell yeah. My man.
Who the hell is this guy? Mm-hmm.
Hell yeah. What a dick.
Yeah, he's really an ass. In more ways than one.
In more ways than one.
You pass.
Yeah.
He's a fucking weird son of a bitch. I love that she has to like cut his face to get the mask off. Because like the skin is like sealed around it. Also, she clearly had to cut the straps Like, how's it staying on now? Oh God.
Oh my God. Why? I mean, to each their own, I suppose, but
Oh Jesus. Jesus.
well, it makes it all more satisfying when
He just wants his machete back. That's all.
he just wants his machete back. Like the inevitable goes down. Yeah, it's this is top 3 for me, Eric.
Of just
kills.
Fridays or
Fridays,
of all
yes.
time?
Well, shit, I haven't really even thought of that, but staying in the realm of Friday the 13th, considering it is Friday the 13th, this is top 3 for me of the franchise.
If you had to list the other top, if you had to list the other 2 that round out the top 3,
sure.
Huh?
Sleeping Bag Kill, Part 7.
Sleeping Bag Kill's great.
And the wheelchair kill in Part 2, with the cleaver to the face and rolling backwards down the stairs. Absolutely iconic to me.
I think for me, this is number 1. Sleeping Bag Kill would probably be 3. Number 2 would be the dude doing the handstand, the walking handstand, and Jason slices him in half long ways.
Yeah, that was 3. Yeah.
That one does it for me. Like that's a good one.
Yeah,
the head squish though with the eye pop is also good.
It's another Part 3. That's 2 from Part 3. Well done. Well freaking done. I think if I had to rank them, I'd probably go Sleeping Bag Kill, this, and then Wheelchair Kill for my top 3. I think Wheelchair Kill has a lot to do with nostalgia and how the hell did they keep that wheelchair rolling down that damn those stairs, and how many times did they have to
film it?
Yeah.
You know, another kill I think probably is probably in the top 5 of all time for me.
What's that?
In 13 Ghosts, when the dude is walking backwards and the door shut.
Oh,
and
yeah.
Slice him in half.
Yeah.
That's probably a top kill of all time as well.
The Nancy kill in the first Nightmare on Elm Street, up on the ceiling, with her spinning around.
Obviously, the Bob kill as well. Iconic.
Oh, yeah. Definitely.
I don't know if it's like best, but probably one of the most iconic kills of all time.
Here we go, Eric. This is
Here it is.
So good. So freaking
I love how
good.
aggressive he is when he throws her down afterwards. Like, all right, that takes care of that.
Right. But you're right. How is that mask staying on him?
Yeah, because it's leather. So, like, she didn't just pull it up. She had to cut the straps. That's a great shot, though. Like, down the hallway, everything's symmetrical.
Well, the way that he turns, too. Like, Kane has that turn. You know, he's got that down. It's so good. Russell say my favorite Friday the 13th movies is 2, 3, 4, 6, 7, and Jason X. Hell yeah, man. All good ones. He said he also likes the 2009 remake.
Oh, I get shit for it, but remake's my favorite one.
It's a good movie. I enjoy it.
I think it combines the best elements of every other movie in it.
I watched a reboot the other day that I had a good time with that I just saw for the second time in my life, and that was Jay and Silent Bob. I watched that, the reboot with that. I don't know if you've ever seen that reboot, Jay and Silent Bob reboot.
I never saw the whole thing. No.
No, it's stupid, but it's fun. James says, "I like the weed whacker, the weed whacker kill." Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Hell yeah. Well. Russell is saying Friday the 13th remake was 2, 3, and 4 together.
It's also kind of part 1.
A little bit. I really like the bow and arrow kill in that one. The on the boat with the shot from the shore. What a shot. I know that's James' favorite kill right there, that one.
And I love the tension building when she's under the dock and he's walking over it.
Yeah.
And then you freaking you just see her lift up when she gets stabbed as he pull. Dude, great.
Oh, he stabbed her in the top of the head right there?
Yeah. Well, no, yeah, in part in the remake.
I don't think I've ever seen that part of the movie.
What?
Yeah. I don't think I've ever actually seen the stab. I always looked at the bottom of the screen for some reason. I've always been distracted during that scene to ever see the stab wound to the head.
It took me a second. I was focusing on the movie, and I was like, "Wait, what are you talking?"
That's inside.
Willa Ford was definitely distracting you.
Yeah, it's just like, oh, what happened? I don't know. Let's just keep watching.
Perfect. The chick? He's like, wait, what? Boom.
Or take your time.
I love how he pulls it all the way through him.
Yeah, it's so good. Take me to the nano area.
Bro, what if he really wanted to make someone suffer, so he just stabbed him, healed him, stabbed him, healed him.
Like a disappointed kid who didn't get what he wanted.
It's like she said, it always comes down to money in the end.
Oh, this is where they're playing the video game, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
And that's another cool thing, another concept I like, is being able to put Jason in this virtual reality where he doesn't know what's going on, really. He thinks he's just slaughtering some babysitters or some camp counselors, rather.
Yeah.
But he's not.
Well, it's funny because he doesn't know that that's not real. and you see one of those giant monsters and he doesn't even flinch to it. You know what I mean? Like, that's Jason doesn't give a shit.
Nope. Yeah, he really didn't. He just sliced his way through it.
You know what else I never understood? If they're wearing those glasses, oh no, they're
How is
not wearing
he
glasses.
seeing it?
Yeah.
Why would you dumbass? Snaps his back. I love that simple, like, backbreaker there. Oh.
Well done, sir. Well done.
Yeah.
Russell was saying Jason knew, he just didn't care. He did not.
Yeah.
Jerry's saying, love this movie. It is fun, man. This is definitely
It's just
fun.
campy.
Yeah.
In like the best way possible.
Jason is a weapon. Oh, it's getting close. The music.
They die for it too, apparently. I don't know who wrote this, but I'm wondering if they like what their other filmography is like. I feel like I need to search it now.
Let's see.
Yeah, I was about to say I'm pulling it up now.
Todd Farmer. My Bloody Valentine.
The remake?
The 2009 one, 3D. Yep.
Yep. Drive Angry? Yeah, not much. They're awful shots. I just got to say it. Like Jason is standing still.
Yeah.
And they're hitting like a 5 foot wide gap.
It's stormtroopers, my man. They're stormtroopers.
I'm just saying, if you live for this shit, then you should be better. You should be better aim than that.
You should.
The spiral kill is also a pretty good kill in this one.
Spiral kill.
I'm pretty sure I'm remembering it right. I'll point it out once it happens. You'll know once you see it if it is in here.
All right.
Yeah. You see it?
Yes.
Yeah,
Yes,
remember?
Yep.
Yep. That
kind of like
that's pretty
spin.
Yeah, like he stabs him on it, he just like slowly spins around.
Yeah.
That one, yeah, that one's pretty fun.
James said he got screwed. Yes, he did. Jason's doing some stealthy ninja shit right now.
Bro, Jason's doing the most.
Ah.
He's screwed.
He's screwed.
I'm pretty
What's
sure
up,
she said
DJ?
that. Pretty sure she says like, I found him. He's screwed.
I'm pretty sure it's, I think you're right.
He's screwed.
Yeah.
Yep.
Oh, yes. Yes. Russell's saying critters were in space too.
That's right.
Yep.
Don't forget the killer clowns. They were also there.
Yes. Critters is underrated. The first Critters, especially.
Yep.
That's Dee Wallace. She's going to be at a Horror Hound on Sunday.
Nice. You know who else is going to be at Whorehound? You and me.
Oh yeah, definitely. Definitely.
It's a good shot.
Great shot, dude. Great shot.
I just, here's the thing. I was in the military. You were in the military. I get it. You're part of a group and you got a mission. If I'm seeing this many of my team dying trying to take out one man,
They made a white flag for a reason, my friend.
I love how you see him look around.
So you took your eyes off of him.
Immediately disobeys the only order he was given. And look at that. Now you're in two pieces crawling on that dirty ass floor. You gone.
We didn't even see her get killed, did we?
Nope. He's all alone. Brodsky's pretty fucking cool though. Like,
he is
definitely highlight character.
I mean, he's not the Duke, but he's up there.
You can only have one Duke.
That's fair.
I don't know do it.
Oh, it's so good.
Bro.
It's so good.
I don't know do it. To be fair, he did tell him to not, like, let's wait and let somebody else deal with it. He did say that. Now, it was for a selfish reason, but he did say it. I like how this dude reacts like it's just another day. Oh, man. And this is where Jason's numbers get inflated.
It is.
Because he takes out an entire fucking station.
Russell said Alien was in space too. And so was the Predator.
Come on, man.
Come on, man. You know who else was in space, Eric? Darth Vader.
Technically, we're all in space. So
There's about 1,000 kills right there.
Yep.
Well, Solaris is not doing so hot.
Maybe we overshot it. We'll turn around and go back. We just overshot it. I fucking love that.
No, all my stuff was there.
It's okay, guys. He just wants his machete back. Don't forget who saved that for you.
I need an escape pod. Come on, R2. You still got that bag I gave you? It's gonna be a long ride.
You just throw a Family Guy reference up.
Yeah, definitely.
Maybe you should stick your head out and have a peek.
Maybe he gave up. Jason, I'll never get in there. They won't let me in.
You just hear him outside like Donkey. I'm all alone. Just stick your head out and have a peek.
Fuck that door. There's glass. Take care, Michelle. Have a great night.
Have a good one, Michelle.
Still got that bag I gave you?
You fucked. Guys, it's okay. He just wanted his machete back. Just saying, 455 years, we better figure out
We better
beaming and
beam.
particle like deterioration and reassembly.
Remember when we talked about waking up 400 years later? That's probably the first. We beaming yet? No. Okay, I'm gonna go back to sleep.
It's like you just reminded me of another Family Guy thing that I'm not
Wake me
going
up in
to
another 400 years. I know which Family Guy reference you're talking about too. It's horrible.
with Walt.
Yes, it's horrible.
Never tell me the odds.
Never tell me the odds. You aren't lying, Russell.
Doesn't make any sense. What in that moment? What about making out with this dude increases the odds?
Maybe she will stop at nothing to protect him.
Gave her an upgrade.
I'm reaching, okay? I'm
Yeah.
definitely reaching.
She's a good final girl. Like, she's kind of underrated as a final girl.
Yeah, I agree. And you never see any of the Jason X people at cons either.
You don't. I mean, except for Kane Hodder, but
right. Didn't you say that like the Duke was at a convention close to you recently?
He was, yeah. Actually, you know what? I think he pulled out of that convention.
Mm.
Hold up, I'll tell you.
He's definitely one I need to get on my wall, my Friday the 13th wall for sure. This character never had a chance.
Actually, yeah, I guess he was there. Stephen Williams.
Yeah.
It was actually last weekend. It was the Monster Mania over in Cherry Hill, New Jersey.
I gotcha.
Mm. You know what I don't get? Why don't they just immediately take him to the nanobot things?
Yes.
And like, because he got a chance against like a small chance, but a chance against Jason.
He's got the best shot out of all of them.
Exactly. A Microsoft conflict.
He'll never made it.
Yeah, I was about to say famous last words.
Russell said Jason Voorhees kind of looked like Lord Zed from Power Rangers. Zuber Jason. I don't know who that is. I didn't watch it.
I think it's Zod. Is it Zod or is it Zed?
No,
No,
Zod,
Zod is Superman.
Superman, yeah.
She's kind of the worst character. That this Kinsa chick.
I would say that's fair.
And then she immediately kills herself.
While screwing them over. I mean, she could have just jumped out of the window, you know, like that would have did it.
It would have did him some favors. I do like that. Like now, basically, we die. See, campy dialogue. Hey, Slappy. Like, where did she get a full leather outfit? Like, was she just like a Kate Beckinsale super fan or something?
Very Jim Carrey-esque, the way that she said that.
Yep. Gotcha. That's the fakest death I've ever seen in my life.
That's because she's faking it.
I know, and that's what I'm saying, though. It was so fake. Jesus, what kind of gun is that? It literally shot him across the fucking ship.
It did.
Keep shooting. Don't kick him. Shoot him. Like, your foot is not going to do more than a bullet. I guarantee you. That's a terrible wig. It's absolutely awful wig. Brodsky returns, the prodigal son. See, you see what she just did with his arm and how it's gone? Do that at the neck level, you know?
Yeah.
I gotta admit, I do love how they turn him into fucking how they turn him into Uber Jason, the nanobot, and I love how he's just fucking keep going. He's like,
Yeah.
I ain't stopping.
Well, that ought to do it.
Sure. Just give him his machete back. It's cool.
Yeah, just give it back. It'll be fine. It'll be good. If it's me, I'm putting him on a little pod and like scooting him out, just to be sure.
Yeah. What are you high? Why can't you disconnect them? Well, don't maintain the same speed. Maybe speed up as fast as you can go.
Uh-oh.
Here it goes. I love this. I fucking love it. It's so clever to me. As if Jason couldn't get any scarier.
Right.
I love how it even gives him his second eye back.
Yes, he does. Finally.
So now his depth perception is dead on. I still have like a life goal to get in really good shape and make a Uber Jason cosplay.
That'd be cool.
Like I want to like 3D design the muscles and like sand them and polish them and do like you can do something called like using graphite, actually make them out of metal. Holy shit.
The gun that never runs out of bullets.
Pretty much. Something about those red eyes, man, like staring through your soul. Why on earth would you think, hey, I just shot this guy like 20 times and it did nothing? Maybe I can punch him.
Yeah.
Now, this dude's a G.
Definitely.
You think, you thought. This is one of the worst lines of the entire movie.
Yeah, definitely.
You know the line that she's about to say.
Yeah.
You know who approved this? Ooh. Jesus, it's so bad.
Yeah, bad.
That's one of the things I would take out if I remade it. You thought he was unstoppable before.
Right.
He's literally just walking through metal walls. Like, Michael Myers walked through glass in the first one like it was nothing. This motherfucker's going through sheet metal like it's nothing. There's too much space lingo going on.
There's too much space lingo.
There's too much going on. Just be like, hey, we gotta fix some shit real quick.
Yeah. Would it be funnier if he was like, fuck you guys, and just floated over to the other ship and got in?
Screw you guys, I'm going home. Yeah. I do like this, like them putting him in the virtual reality.
Yeah, I think it's cool.
And if we get another really great scene with sleeping bags,
I'll take it.
Oh, dude, I'll always take a good sleeping bag kill. He's a terrifying, like, just stature.
Yeah, definitely.
You want to smoke some pot? How about we have some premarital sex? Like, the design for the Uber mask is so interesting.
It is.
I'm like, I would love to talk to the person who came up with that design. It kind of almost has like a bulldog look to it. 1980.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, he knows what he's doing.
There's the Friday the 13th we know.
There's the tax. You want to make a Friday movie, you got to pay the tax.
Russell says, has anyone seen Cyborg with Jean-Claude Van Damme? Yes, it had Dolph Lundgren in it as well.
Yeah, a long time ago.
Yeah.
I love how he's beating one of them with the other one.
There it is.
Ah.
So what are you guys waiting for? Go.
Yeah. Run. Run. Don't wait. Run. I love how he doesn't even care that like the whole fucking ship is falling apart behind him. Don't stop. Move. Move. Doesn't make any sense. Do not stop moving.
Right.
Brodsky. Brodsky's a bamp. Damn, that mask looks so good up close.
Yeah, it does.
Just when you think it's safe to go back into space. You gotta be kidding me. Boom. Now, I would love to know how the fuck Brodsky got shot from the same ship, but somehow has a completely perpendicular trajectory.
That's fine.
Ugh. Everything else I can get on board with, but not the inconsistencies in gravitational logic here.
It's like, come on. Come on, guys.
You couldn't give me this one thing?
He's hooking Jason in the back of the head. He stuck him one time.
If there's one thing we know about Brodsky, he's going to go down fighting. See, now what if you made a sequel that picked up from here? You're back at the lake.
Here's what I don't understand, and I'm about to show you. How would you look what's on the bottom of the lake? The mask is off.
Okay.
Why is the mask off? He can't put it back on.
Well, I'm assuming because it is metal. Coming in through the atmosphere, you get some pretty good speed and heat on you, you know?
Yeah.
I'm thinking maybe what happened is it melted like the thinner parts, you know, the like the webbing, those melted because they were so thin, and that's what made it fall off.
Right. Yeah, it's. I was looking at it from a sequel standpoint, you know, not so much that it happened, but the simple fact that if you were to make a sequel, how would you replace the mask? Like I don't know.
Honestly, like I think it would be funny if he found it and just fucking like made some straps for it or some shit.
Yeah, yeah, I don't know. So your thoughts, Eric, on Jason X?
Man, it's the perfect kind of campy.
Yeah.
You know, like it doesn't take itself too seriously. It knows that it's the 10th movie in a franchise, and it's not trying to win any Oscars, you know?
Right.
It's giving you a fun time though. Like
For sure.
we laugh and joke about some of the problems with it and everything, but we're still laughing and having a fun time.
Oh yeah.
And that's why it's always going to be like one of my favorites, because I can't not enjoy this movie.
No, I feel the same way that you do with this. Like I said this earlier today, and I'm going to repeat myself, but it's a very self-aware movie. You know what I mean? It knows what it's doing. It knows what type of movie that it is. And it's fun. You know what I mean? Like at the end of the day, this is just a good time. It's burning time to wait for Freddy versus Jason to be made. So it's like, well, New Line's like, let's have some fun with this. And they did, man. And, you know, when it came out, it was kind of like, what the fuck? You know what I mean? But as time has gone on, it's a good time. It's a really good time for sure.
It really is. Like I honestly, I'm glad this one won, because it's one of those where even when the kills aren't happening, I'm having a good time with it. Yeah. Whereas the other ones are a little bit more serious in tone. So when the kills aren't happening, it's more, you know, it's more suspenseful is the word that's coming to mind, because I don't think this one builds suspense or tension that much.
Right.
I think it spends the you know, non-killing times with humor and weird nudity. And some tongs in weird places. So I have a good time throughout the entire thing. Whereas, like I said, some of the other ones, when it's not in the kill, you know, the kills aren't happening, it's tension filled, and you're like on the edge of your seat. This one isn't really that way, and so I'm kind of glad this one won, honestly, because it's a fun time.
Definitely, and there's a huge difference between, you know, what I refer to as the Paramount 8. Which are the first Friday the 13th movies. And you can definitely tell when New Line took over with Jason Goes to Hell and then Jason X. You still have Kane, but it's such a different tone. You know what I mean? You could say what you want about Manhattan. Yes, it's not a great movie, but it still kind of follows that same tone of the others, you know, and it's just different. You know what I mean? You could definitely tell that there were different people, you know, responsible, different all around, the different, you know, production company, all those different things was different with these movies. But at the end of the day, you know, again, this was kind of one of those burner movies. It's like, well, they're not ready for Freddy versus Jason yet. We are. Let's go ahead and put out Jason X. You know, let's go.
That's exactly what it was.
Yeah, 100%. 100%. So I don't think that this movie ever had a chance of taking itself seriously to begin with, because it knew, right? And we bring up like the nipple tongs and, you know, all of that stuff. But you have to remember, Jason Goes to Hell was along the same lines. You know, it was kind of different as well. And I'm always referring to the time where Jason, you know, he's trying to transfer into that cop's body and he puts him naked on a thing and shaves his mustache. What the fuck was that all about? Like, why just him? You know, everybody else
when he
like, blah.
When he drowned the one chick at the beginning,
yeah,
it was, you see her American Excess credit card.
Yeah.
Like, dude, there's a lot of stuff with it. And it really did. You can tell, like, the fact that, you know, Manhattan had them go it baffles me because Manhattan was still Paramount, right?
Yes.
Manhattan to me seems like something New Line would have did. Because New Line went to hell.
Right.
Not a great movie. Jason X, while it is fun,
Yeah.
really not a great movie.
Right.
1 through 7, I mean, even 5,
Yeah.
were great. 8 was where Paramount, like, I was like, for me, it would fit more in line with New Line to have them retcon the fact that Camp Crystal Lake apparently has an inlet to the ocean.
Right. Oh, there's many things with Part 8 that you can.
Yeah. So like that whole thing, like that seems like some shit that New Line would do.
Right.
So it really does. The fact that 8 is still Paramount baffles me a lot of the time.
To an extent, but I mean, at the beginning of 8, you know, when he's on the boat, you know, not the big boat that goes to Manhattan, but the smaller boat, you know, it still feels like Camp Crystal Lake, you know, but it kind of is that bridge movie from what, you know, the first Paramount 7 movies were to, you know, the 2 New Line movies. It's kind of like a bridge. It's kind of like half and half for me. Jason in that one to me feels like old school Jason. He does. You know what I mean? To whereas, you know, obviously in Goes to Hell, you really don't get much of a Jason feel to a lot of it. You know, and this one, it still looks and kind of feels like Jason, but just different. You know what I mean? It's just different. Like, I don't know. I feel like Friday the 13th, the first 4 movies feel a certain way. Then 6 is different. You know, 6, you know, is a little bit of a parody of itself. It never does that to Jason, you know, and then 7 comes raw. Like 7 comes back and, you know, it's Jason, but he is fighting someone with superpowers, right?
Yeah.
And then you go to Manhattan, right? So it's kind of like the first 4 in my mind are like their own thing, right? And then 5 is like the little bridge between, you know, because Jason's not officially in the movie like he is through the dream sequences and stuff like that Tommy is having. But you go into 6, Jason lives, you get zombie Jason, which is fine because it felt like CJ Graham felt like Jason, but it was different. There was a lot of comedic things in that,
like
right?
when he slammed that guy's head into the tree and it was the smiley face.
Yeah, and I mean, even the girl's head into the side of the RV it looks like the T-1000. You know what I mean? Coming out of a wall, and that's fine because I really like Tommy Jarvis and that Tom Matthews. I think he did a good job. I really like the final girl as well in that movie. But it did like the kids, for example, when they're under the bed. Well, what did you want to be when you grew up? You know what I mean? It kind of had that like 80s comedy to it, right? And I don't know though, to me, the first 4 are like, if I was going to watch 4 Friday the 13th, those would be the 4 I would watch in a row because it's almost like after, and they did this with 5. I'm not going to say they didn't do it with 5, but you lost that first person point of view, like Jason behind the tree looking around. Like they even did it with Pamela in the OG, you know, as the camera is kind of playing Jason, you know, seeing somebody run by. And, you know, that was done after 5. You know, they didn't do that with 6 or with 7. There was a little bit, but it wasn't so much like the first 4. Like even in part 4, when we fully see Jason, there's a lot of scenes where it's just his feet, it's just his legs, or you just get like something jumping out, you know, from the side of the screen. They leave a lot of that to the imagination and a lot of it to, you know, your mind of what that looks like. To whereas the other ones, it's just like, let's throw Jason out there, make him look badass and be fucking, you know, a beast. Right. So it's kind of different.
It's definitely a different feel. Like I find a lot of times, like if you show the villain too much, I think you risk getting into like action movie territory.
Right.
Whereas if you show the carnage without really putting the villain or the monster directly in the spotlight, I think you get more horror. Like the more you see a villain
Yeah.
the less impact seeing them is going to have on you. So
Right.
I like the biggest example for me is when fucking Guillermo del Toro did the movie Mama. I don't know if you ever saw that.
It's been a
Uh,
minute.
but like Mama's scary for like the first 20 minutes. But
Yeah.
then you see her on screen so much that she loses all impact. She's no longer scary.
Right.
And that's to me is like the best example. But like in this one, seeing Jason wasn't scary.
Yeah.
Whereas in like 2, where you don't see him a lot,
Right.
it's scary when you see him on screen. So
Or especially 3, like the end of 3 where he's at the window and he's scratching during that little like vision or dream that she's having, getting out of that boat. It's a lot more impact when you do see that. And I think that, the oversaturation causes you to lose, a little bit of that impact that character really has. Like if there's just tons of him, it's just like, let's see Jason go to the bathroom. Let's see Jason, walk down here. Let's see that. And I think there's a good balance between the two. And I think, quite a few of those movies hit that good balance to whereas other ones, not so much. Like one thing that I always say, with me, and don't get me wrong, like I enjoy, Star Wars episode 1 through 3. I enjoy the Clone Wars. But in my mind, before they came out, I had a different idea of what the Clone Wars looked like. You know what I mean? Like it was way different than what I thought it was going to be. Because the original 3 Star Wars, they left that to your mind, what it was like. It's like they referred to the Clone Wars, especially in the, the original. And I think that's a lot with this. Like when you get like oversaturated of just one thing. And I'm not saying that Jason X is guilty or not guilty of this. It's like we said earlier, it's a different type of movie, right? It's a different type of deal. But, in horror in general, I think leaving a lot of that to your mind to kind of, make sense out of what happened a lot of times is scarier than actually seeing what happened.
Oh,
And
yeah.
the
Texas
first
Chainsaw
Halloween does a great job with that too.
The first Halloween and the original Texas Chainsaw Massacre. Like original Texas Chainsaw Massacre leaves so much up to your imagination that I mean, and you know this, it's very common, like a common thing now is people used to think there was a super bloody, super gory movie.
Yeah.
But there's like almost none in there.
Yeah.
You just they do such a good job of hinting at it and then leaving your imagination to fill the blanks. And I think that works. It works really well in horror.
It does, man. And every time I always say it's about Texas Chainsaw Massacre. Every time I watch the OG Texas Chainsaw, I feel like I need to take a shower afterwards. It's so gritty and so like slimy, like it's hot. Like it's so hot you can just feel it through the screen, man.
Dude, I can feel the humidity and like I can. It feels like you're watching a snuff film.
A little bit.
Like
a little bit.
It feels like you're really watching this happen. And I mean, I think a lot of that can be contributed to the way they had to film it. Like it was super low budget. I remember reading something like Gunnar Hansen, the guy who played Leatherface.
Yeah.
He only had one like wardrobe t-shirt or one wardrobe shirt. He had to, and they couldn't wash it because then they'd have to re-dirty it and continuity match the blood and stuff. So he had to wear that same shirt every day without washing it in the Texas heat, sweating in it and all that stuff. And like there's reports from the set where people were like they wouldn't sit anywhere near him because he smelled so bad.
Oh, I can imagine.
And like that's the feel I get from watching the movie.
Yeah, 100%. 100%.
Yeah.
It's like this movie stinks. Not that it's a bad movie. It's just like the smell. I can smell it through the TV.
Like the best word to describe it is visceral. Like on the sight, on the sound, dude. Anytime your intro plays, and there's a lot of stuff in your intro.
Yeah.
When that flash bulb goes off, I know immediately what's going on.
Yeah.
And like that's such an iconic sound. So it really kind of attacks you on just about every sense.
Yeah. And I mean, even the remake, right? Because the remake is what's in the intro. They do so well with that, dude. Like they hit it right, nail on the head, dude. 100%. Like so freaking good.
That was the first of the big remake like craze, and they did it the best, honestly.
Yeah, they did a fantastic job with that, and it's one that I go back to. You know what I mean? It's one that I would definitely go back to anytime. I actually have it on 4K. Arrow released a 4K of that. It's beautiful, man. It's fantastic. But dude, Friday the 13th is pretty much come and gone. There's probably about 45 minutes left in it, man. And I do want to thank you for coming and hanging out with me on this Friday the 13th. Dude,
of course,
and
man. Thanks for having me.
Yeah, dude. And to watch Jason X. I mean, it's so much fun. You got to get one in. I am gonna watch Monarch Legacy of Monsters tonight. But I think that I'm gonna get one more Friday in first. I think that I am gonna watch another Friday the 13th movie. I'm not sure which one yet. I'm looking at my collection now. But I think I almost have to.
I think you go with 7.
7. Maybe. I might. I'm definitely feeling 2 right now.
Okay.
I don't know. I might save 7 and see if Peter wants to do a 7 in Roseblood at some point. I might save that one. But I do want to go back and watch.
Be fucking sweet.
Yeah, just back to back. I think that would be freaking amazing. And you know, something that you had asked me last week when you were on the show, man. I do want to let you know that the new intro has begun. I have started it. So I'm only like 4 clips.
Oh, hell
in.
yeah.
You know, I got the music, I got a lot of stuff that I was able to recover. I wasn't able to recover the original like cut of it, so I have to go piece by piece and rebuild. Unfortunately, because I couldn't get that because it was on my old computer, and it didn't transfer over because it's an older version of Adobe Premiere. So this one will look a lot cleaner. But at the same time, I'll be able to play with it a lot. I'm still using the old one as I'm building the new one. So it will be from scratch, but I think it's going to come out all right. I got some ideas. And I usually get them as I'm building. So, definitely look forward to having that done. It's only like 3 years in the making, for me to make a new one. But dude, this has been an absolute blast. And, I can't wait to do the next one. Dude, we got Horror Hound next Friday.
We got Horror Hound next Friday, dude. I'm fucking pumped.
Me too. I am definitely looking forward to this one. Having Elvira there, that's huge for me. And Annie from the original Halloween. So Nancy Loomis will be there, and that will be one of the people on the top of my list to get to is Nancy Loomis to sign my Halloween poster. And I definitely want to get a 2 Michael picture to put on my Halloween wall. So for sure. Definitely looking forward to that. But dude, I am going to jump out of here, man. Good luck on your trip. Stay safe at Camp Crystal Lake where you're sitting there in your car. Make sure you're staying safe.
I've heard some rustling in the bushes outside here, so I'm scared to look.
I'm telling you, man. I'm telling you. But you be safe out there, man. And I will talk to you soon, brother.
All right, man. Have a good one. See you backstage.
All right. Everybody else, I hope that you had a good time. Happy Friday the 13th. And I will see you guys next time. Peace.
Toodaloo, motherfucker.
Hey, you